Hi, you guys.
Hey, you guys. So for today's topic, we're going to discuss a passenger gets denied going on a plane, going on Frontier.
Okay, Frontier. I'm
That
familiar
airline.
with that airline.
Yeah. Okay.
So a confrontation between a passenger and Frontier Airlines employees at RDU is going viral. The video was posted on X, shows an employee mocking a traveler. WR's Monica Casey is live out at RDU right now with Frontier's response to all this. Monica.
Yeah, Jeff, that video was originally posted on a travel blog called The View from the Wing and then picked up by the New York Post. That man was trying to travel from RDU to Boston, flying Frontier. Here's what happened at the counter.
And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes.
Now, the video doesn't show what led up to the confrontation. According to the passenger, he arrived at the airport 50 minutes before his flight. Frontier's policy is that check-in must happen an hour ahead of time.
5-0. So he has to. Let me pause it.
So
The airline says you have to be there an hour.
Okay.
He got there 50.
Which is a 10 minutes difference, right?
That's
but
the
it's
thing.
still, I know, but it's still not the...
Right. So it's like, damn, I get it. But
okay, so but we're just basing, because like she said she don't know what happened before, so we're just basing it off of this.
Yeah.
Because just by this alone, I don't know. You know how like the new thing is, I'm gonna record you, but I'm gonna record you back.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's still okay.
Yeah.
Frontier. Now, the customer told that travel blog he pushed back but ultimately agreed to pay before that video was taken. He also said RDU police got involved. Broadcastify radio traffic shows what happened.
Simple. It's gonna be Frontier ticket counter. White male, bald head, green shirt, causing a problem.
Units are clear code Q with a customer service issue.
When I heard that description, I was like, damn. Bald head. It was the bald head white male. Not all.
But like my thing is,
it brought in a certain type of person.
Yeah. But why couldn't he just say Caucasian?
Yeah, that's it. No, what? Caucasian with a bald head. I'm already thinking.
Yeah, but when he said bald head, white man, it's like, oh Lord.
I know it's. I'm thinking skinhead, and he didn't sound like one. I'm just saying that's just what came into my brain.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Subject has moved to JetBlue to book a ticket.
Now, that radio traffic is from last Friday, and RDU does confirm police were involved. No arrests or anything like that. About 15 minutes passed between that first dispatch call and the all clear. Now, Frontier tells WRAL the women in that video were employed by a third-party contractor, and they are no longer associated with the Frontier account. RDU has deferred to that airline for any further comment. Live at RDU, Monica Casey, WRAL News.
Okay, wait. Okay, so that's the news footage. So in this, we didn't see like the altercation.
Yeah, I didn't.
So I have the altercation. So my thing first, I hate I'm gonna talk about Frontier. I hate Frontier. I've flown Frontier before. I hate it. I feel like it's below Spirit. I do. It's Frontier at the bottom, then Spirit, and everything else. And then he was 50. Okay, policy says 60 minutes, an hour. He got there 50 minutes. Then with Frontier, like she said, you have to. He didn't have his ticket printed out. You have to pay to get your ticket printed out.
Oh, so that's another.
So that would have been more time.
Okay, I see.
So by the time everything was, you're gonna see this video. He basically would have been late. He would have been late.
Oh, okay. He still would have been late. Like it would have been more.
Right.
Okay.
It would have been more. But let me show you the video because when I saw the video, I started cracking up.
Okay.
I started cracking up. So hold on.
Bad. And you think you're gonna check me in? I bet you we won't.
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah, I paid for a
$25
ticket.
for agent assistant, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that
I. You get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the
And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
It was this. No, it was this. She was like this.
Yes.
It was the. It was like,
you
come
think you
check me, sir. Like,
who you gonna check, boo?
And you thought.
And you thought you were getting on your flight.
Man, when she was doing that, I was cracking up. But
that's gonna be catchy. You already know.
They're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in. And you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Please leave, sir.
No.
You said 30 minutes before the flight?
30 minutes.
Oh no! They don't even let you do that. You're a regular flight.
yeah.
You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I tell you something. Now watch the end. It was a white dude for me at the end.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever. I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket.
And when he said that, when that man said that, I was like, damn, that's so true. Like, you literally said you're not gonna fly here again. So I don't need to help you.
Yeah.
I don't need to. But that's what my brain said.
Oh, but that was the white guy who just.
That was the white dude that said that.
Let me tell you.
That was the white dude.
Let me tell you something. White people will throw shade at each other too, and they shade me so good too sometimes, girl.
They're shade me.
But like now, he said his story is like he bought a ticket 30 minutes before the flight. Mm-hmm. Alana, I don't know what airline. 30 minutes before the flight, though.
That's the thing. Okay, so what's your thought on the overall thing? Because for me, like I understood from a worker's point of view, like working with customers can be very annoying. I think customers are annoying.
Yeah.
But there's a certain type of decorum that you have to have with customers. Granted, we could think it in our head, like we could do this in our brain, but not to the customer.
Okay, so I agree with you because like, and then some establishment is just on another level.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I feel like the airport, even though you have people who are like off the chain, but like I feel like at the airport, customer service still, you know,
still
like,
gotta have some level of customer service.
You have to, and it's funny she was doing that, but it's still not, you know, But I don't think she should lose her job though.
She should be put on a correct.
She's going to be on corrective action.
But the thing is that she was a contractor.
Oh,
so you know
she's
contractors,
they get rid of you really quick.
Just get rid of
and
them.
then the thing is,
and to pacify the customer.
The thing is too, because I think it like, if she didn't do that, it wouldn't be like, maybe it would have been a back and forth, but it wouldn't be, in a way she kind of like, what did you say? I think it kind of amped him up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, if she just would have just like,
if she didn't have the attitude with it, you know.
Because
granted, I know he was annoying and he came outside of the you know, the time frame that he should have been to the airport, which everybody, here's the thing. When you go to the airport, y'all, please check the rules of that airline because every airline is different. Just look at the rules. See what type of bag, if you can bring a check bag, if it's for free, because don't be arguing with the people that you got to pay for a check bag. Because, come on now. Check to see if you can take a personal bag, because some airlines you can't. You got to pay for a personal. Like, all of that, you need to just make sure that you do your research on.
Yeah.
That's me. But.
And then one thing, too, is like, they shouldn't assume, like, okay, on this airline, they let you, you know, maybe he was 15 minutes and another airline will let him go on.
Right.
But not,
because that can happen too.
Yeah, that could happen, but don't expect that's going to happen with all airline, you know, they're different.
Yeah.
Girl.
So.
Oh, people be acting the fool everywhere now.
Everywhere. But you guys, let us know your thoughts. What do you think about these employees having that attitude to the worker? It was just funny to me when they was recording them. But I would record too. For my own safety.
Nowadays,
as a worker, I would record too.
I feel like nowadays you have to because, you know, especially it's unfortunate when it comes to certain race,
Yeah.
If you don't have the recording, your word is not that. Like it's
True.
that alone.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So.
I wonder if the white dude at the end got reprimanded too. The one that said, "Well, you said that you didn't want to be on this flight anymore. You wouldn't take Frontier anymore, so we don't need to help you."
Exactly. Like,
was he reprimanded? I want to know.
I think since he was on video, I think maybe. Yeah.
It could be.
Because he was on video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let us know your thoughts. How do you feel about the customer and the staff? Who was right? Who was wrong? Were they both right? Were they both wrong? Let us know.
Let us know. Just
All right,
let us know. Bye.
Bye.